Imagine stepping outside into a space that doesn't overwhelm you, but welcomes you with quiet. Often, American backyards start out simple, with a bit of concrete here, a patch of grass there, and a layout that hasn't found its rhythm just yet. But with a Japandi lens, these before spaces become the perfect foundation for peace. Japandi isn't about perfection, it's about calm within the imperfect. One of the first steps in any transformation is letting go. We see old furniture, tangled hoses, leftover bricks, all cleared away. What's left behind is a breathing space, an open ground. Minimalism begins not with design, but with permission to release what no longer serves you. From there, nature can begin to speak. Next comes shape. Small gravel paths are laid down, curved or straight, depending on the energy of the space. Natural stepping stones are placed with intention. A wooden deck is softened by moss. These elements don't just fill the yard, they guide the flow of movement and attention. Each choice invites stillness. Unlike dense or decorative gardens, Japandi greenery is quiet and architectural. Homeowners add dwarf pines, bamboo, ferns, and low-growing moss. Every plant has room to grow, but also room to breathe. In these gardens, the space between things is just as important as the things themselves. As the sun moves, light filters through trees and screens, creating dancing shadows across gravel and wood. Some homeowners add bamboo fences that allow slivers of light. Others keep things open to catch the golden glow of morning. Japandi gardens are designed not just for the eyes, but for the passage of time. In these real-life transformations, boundaries are not walls, they're gentle guides. A line of low stones may edge a planting bed. A wooden screen may give privacy without closing the space. These soft dividers help shape the garden without overwhelming it, keeping the eye calm and the mind clear. Some small backyards add simple water features, a shallow stone basin, a ceramic bowl catching rain, or a tiny trickling fountain. The sound of water adds rhythm to the garden. It becomes something to pause for, to listen to. Even in a small space, water becomes a reminder of flow and life. In the spring, soft greens and tiny blossoms appear. In summer, dappled light dances over moss. In autumn, dry leaves settle into gravel like poetry. In winter, bare branches draw quiet lines. Japandi gardens are not static. They change with the seasons, offering fresh peace all year long. Many of these small gardens include just one seat: a weathered wooden bench, a stone step, a flat log. It's not about furniture, it's about invitation, a place to sit and notice. In Japandi, the garden is not just for show, it's for being with, being still, being aware. Japandi design plays with contrast: smooth gravel beside rough bark, soft moss near hard stone. These textural moments awaken the senses without overstimulating them. Real-life garden owners choose natural materials that patina over time, becoming more beautiful, not less, as they weather. Many of the transformed gardens skip perfect symmetry in favor of natural balance. A tall plant on one side, a rock on the other. Negative space becomes part of the design. This asymmetry draws the eye slowly and softly. Unlike traditional centered layouts, it feels organic, like nature arranged it herself. Instead of filling the space with decorations, these homeowners chose just one or two meaningful accents: a ceramic lantern, a hand-carved stone, a weathered bowl of rainwater. These quiet objects carry a story, and because the garden isn't crowded, the story has space to be heard. Japandi gardens don't just look peaceful, they sound peaceful. In many of these makeovers, you'll notice what's missing: loud wind chimes, buzzing lights, harsh fountains. In their place, the crunch of gravel underfoot, the breeze through bamboo, and the hush of stillness. This balance of sound and silence makes each garden a refuge. Several homeowners designed their Japandi garden as an extension of their living space. A wide window looking out to moss, a sliding door opening directly to stone and gravel. The transition from indoor to outdoor is seamless, just like the Japandi philosophy, merging function and calm in one breath. Unlike high-maintenance lawns or ornamental gardens, Japandi yards are surprisingly easy to care for. A light rake of the gravel, occasional trimming of moss, watering with intention. These routines become rituals, offering moments of mindfulness rather than chores. Outdoor lighting plays a gentle but powerful role in Japandi gardens. Low lanterns, subtle solar path lights, or even candles inside weatherproof jars can add a warm, inviting glow. These lights don't overwhelm, they whisper. They guide the eye and the mood once the sun begins to set. No plastic chairs or loud colors here. Homeowners who embrace Japandi gardens often selected wood, rattan, or stone seating. Simple benches without backs, stools that double as tables. Each item was chosen to serve a need while disappearing into the scenery. Some homeowners combined modern architecture with natural, aged materials. Concrete steps beside moss. A smooth wood deck beside a gnarled stone. The contrast makes the garden feel timeless, rooted in the past but open to the present moment. Not everything is new, nor should it be. A cracked stone, a faded pot, or a leaning fence. These are not flaws, but features. Japandi draws on wabi-sabi, the Japanese appreciation of imperfection. The garden becomes more beautiful because it reflects life as it is. Even in the smallest space, there are ways to create layered views. A large rock framed by two plants. A bench looking toward a tree. These design moments give the eye a destination and give the space greater dimension. Real-life Japandi gardens often welcome local sound. Birds, rustling leaves, the soft hum of the neighborhood. Rather than hiding or blocking nature's soundtrack, they frame it. These gardens aren't escapes, they're deep listening spaces. Rain doesn't ruin a Japandi garden. It brings it to life. Water on stone, droplets clinging to moss, the smell of wet earth. Real backyard makeovers in rainy climates embraced it, with open layouts, drainage-friendly gravel, and covered corners for shelter. Straight paths are rare in Japandi gardens. More often, stepping stones meander gently through the space. This curved movement slows the visitor. It creates a journey. These are not thoroughfares, they are quiet invitations. Unlike vertical gardens or towering decor, these spaces stay grounded. Tall plants are used sparingly. Instead, the eye is drawn to what's close: moss, stone, soft textures. This low profile makes the space feel wide, open, and restful. A single corner can serve many roles: a place to sit, a place to sip tea, a place to read. Japandi gardens aren't overbuilt. They're designed for flexibility. The simpler the layout, the more open it becomes to different types of rest. No bold blues or bright purples here, just soft green, warm brown, slate gray, and charcoal black. The palette of a Japandi garden mirrors natural elements, creating calm through color. These muted tones never fight for attention. Many makeovers featured moss as a star element. It's soft, low maintenance, and timeless. Moss creates a sense of age, of stillness. It blurs the edge between built and wild. Even just a small patch can anchor the soul of the garden. None of these gardens shout. They don't try to impress with flashy pieces or bold designs. Instead, they blend into the home, the landscape, the weather. They're easy to live with and easy to feel at home in. In some spaces, the garden layout encourages daily ritual, a walk from one end to the other, a quiet step onto a stone, a place to water. When repeated often, these acts become rituals that root you into the moment. Even with open air, Japandi gardens feel enclosed. A corner framed by tall grass, a bench behind a screen, a gravel zone encircled by plants. These designs create the feeling of shelter without needing a roof. Many homeowners said they took inspiration from nature trails, forests, and wild coastlines. Their gardens reflect this: rough paths, windswept grass, uneven stones. These elements connect the home garden with nature's rhythm. There's no pressure to get it all right at once. These gardens grew slowly, over seasons, over years. Japandi invites you to begin, adapt, and let your garden evolve. The journey is just as peaceful as the destination. Your garden becomes a mirror. What you plant reflects what you need: stillness, softness, simplicity. Many homeowners shared how their Japandi yard became part of their healing. One stone, one breath, one moment at a time. More than design, Japandi gardens are about being here, right now. Every crackle of gravel, every rustle of grass is an invitation back to the present. These are not gardens for looking at, they are gardens for living in. Japandi gardens may be quiet, but they celebrate life. A curled fern, a ray of light, a drop of dew. Small things become beautiful when we slow down enough to notice them. That's what every garden in this video has in common. From chaotic yards to composed sanctuaries, these after-scenes show the power of less. Less clutter, less noise, more peace. The homeowners didn't add more to their lives, they removed just enough to let calm in. These makeovers weren't just aesthetic, they were personal. The homeowners created spaces that reflect who they've become or who they're becoming. That's the beauty of Japandi. It becomes you. Many people who transform their spaces now share them: friends, neighbors, family. These peaceful backyards become places for tea, conversation, or silence. They are not just private retreats, they are gifts. No matter how small, your yard holds potential. You don't need a huge budget or fancy plants. You just need to begin with one stone, one plant, one breath. This video is your invitation to start. We hope these before and after journeys inspired you. If you felt something shift while watching, let that be your signal. You can start small, you can start today. Like, comment, and subscribe to Karesansui Moment for more peaceful transformations right here in real American homes.